Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a serene valley, there lived a young man named Leo. Leo was known for his gentle and quiet nature. He had always been content in the shadows, observing the world with a keen eye and a compassionate heart. However, there was one thing that troubled him deeply: he often felt ignored by those around him. Leo pondered this dilemma as he sat by the tranquil river that flowed through his village. The whispering waters seemed to hold the secrets of the universe, and Leo often came here seeking solace and wisdom. One sunny afternoon, as he watched the ripples dance across the water's surface, an old monk approached him. "Troubled, are you, young Leo?" the monk asked with a knowing smile. Leo nodded and confessed, "Yes, venerable one. I often feel like an invisible breeze, unnoticed and unheard by those around me." The monk settled down beside Leo and began to share a story of his own. "In my youth, I too grappled with the feeling of being overlooked. It was then that I embarked on a journey to seek the wisdom of the mountains." Leo's eyes widened with curiosity as he listened intently. The old monk continued, "I climbed higher and higher, yearning to reach the peaks where the air is thin, and the world below seems distant. After days of struggle, I finally stood at the summit of a mighty mountain. I thought I had achieved solitude and recognition, but the world remained indifferent." Leo frowned, not understanding the monk's point. The monk chuckled softly and said, "You see, Leo, it is not about becoming the tallest mountain, nor is it about making the loudest noise. It is about finding your own harmony and letting it resonate with the world in its own time." Leo contemplated these words as the monk continued, "When you embrace your quiet nature and live authentically, you emit a unique energy that can't be ignored forever. Your inner peace and wisdom will draw people to you, just as the river's gentle flow lures travelers seeking respite." With newfound hope, Leo decided to embark on his own journey of self-discovery. He sought guidance from the monk, who shared the art of mindfulness and meditation. Leo learned to find stillness within himself and connect with the world on a deeper level. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Leo's presence began to change. He no longer felt the need to seek attention or validation from others. Instead, he focused on being present in every moment, savoring life's simple pleasures. One day, as Leo was tending to his garden of colorful blossoms, a group of children from the village approached him. They had often seen Leo quietly caring for his garden but had never interacted with him before. One of the children, a curious girl named Maya, asked, "Why do you spend so much time here, Leo?" Leo smiled warmly and replied, "I find peace and joy in tending to these flowers. Each one teaches me a valuable lesson about patience and growth." Intrigued, Maya and the other children decided to join Leo in his gardening endeavors. They soon discovered the beauty of quiet moments spent together, nurturing life and learning from nature. Leo's wisdom and gentle nature began to shine, and people from the village started seeking his advice and company. Word of Leo's transformation spread like wildfire, and soon, he found himself surrounded by friends who valued his quiet strength and wisdom. The village began to seek him out in times of need, knowing that his thoughtful guidance was a source of solace and inspiration. One evening, as Leo sat by the river with the old monk, he looked back on his journey and said, "I now understand that it is not about stopping others from ignoring me. It is about recognizing the beauty of being quiet and authentic. When you live in harmony with yourself, the world eventually acknowledges your presence." The monk nodded in approval and added, "Indeed, young Leo, you have discovered the true essence of being. Remember, the most powerful ripples are born from the gentlest touch." And so, Leo's story became a testament to the power of authenticity and the wisdom of quietude. He learned that one need not be loud to be heard, nor flamboyant to be noticed. Instead, by embracing his true self and radiating his inner peace, he had found his place in the world, and people came to him not because they had to but because they wanted to share in his quiet, beautiful world.